Well, good morning. I'm about ready to hit the road here to start the Weiser River Trail trip. Probably going to be 7, 8 days, I think. Um, but here's the setup. I'll go over everything, once I get out there. But here's a new setup on the Surly. No trailer, so I'm going to try. This will be my first trip without a trailer. So trailer itself is 20 pounds lighter without the trailer. And then I don't have some gear, so I'll probably be 30 to 40 pounds lighter. So we'll see how that goes. Probably going to average a couple more miles an hour faster, I think. All right, well, I'm going to hit the road. I just thought I'd show a little bit of the greenbelt, even though it's dark out. First 8 or 9 miles are on the Weiser River greenbelt. Well, this will be my last highway of the day. It's Highway 95. Gets us to from Payette to Weiser. Well, I made it to the Weiser River Trail. This is the Weiser trailhead. The trail started about a mile just out of Weiser. And it's all been paved so far. I'm not sure. I don't think the pavement lasts very much longer. Well, I thought I'd go over my new bike here at the trailhead. It is a Surly Ogre. Can't see the E, but that is an Ogre. And the main difference from my old bike, the wheels are from my old bike, but I have gone to bigger tires, more of a mountain bike tire. And the guys at Meridian Cycles found these, they're called the Shimano Qs, but I went from 3 in the front and 10 in the back to 2 in the front to 11 in the back. And they were able to do that with, all the original things that were on the wheel. And so far, the gearing seems to be about the same. But, I'll definitely see tomorrow, because it'll be quite a bit of climbing tomorrow up the Weiser. The Weiser Trail is just, it's up, going this way to New Meadows, and then from New Meadows, it's a nice downhill. But the first 10, 15 miles is pretty flat, so it'll be pretty flat to the campground. And then the racks are Old Man Mountain racks. And then these bags here in the back are Old Man Mountain. And then the bags up front are Arkell bags. So yeah, I decided to go with the just this setup instead of a trailer on my long trips. I still use a trailer in town and pulling my inflatable kayak. But so far it's worked really well. I mean, I haven't camped or anything yet, so we'll see how it goes the next couple days. But all my camping gear is in this bag here. And I do have my sleeping bag in my electronics bag. And then in the back is my food and clothes and tools. And then I did have enough room for my camping chair, and my stove is in here. So yeah, there were some things that didn't make the cut. I don't have any extra sandals and only don't have as many clothes. It's not supposed to get too cold. So I only have I've got some leggings and one of my orange thermals, but I don't have a whole lot of warm weather gear. What else? Nothing else. I mean, the same seat, same handlebars. I guess the brakes there's 2 pistons in the brakes, so that's a big difference from my old bike. But yeah, so far it's been great. And I'm probably going to be averaging a couple miles an hour faster without the trailer and the extra weight, because I think I'll probably end up cutting. It's 21 pounds just for the trailer, I believe, and probably another 10, 15 pounds. So anywhere from 30 to 40 pounds lighter, I'd say. All right, so that's the new bike. And I got about 10 more miles and they do let you camp at I believe it's called the Priestley Trailhead. So I got about 10 more miles to that, and that's where I'm going to be camping tonight. All right, well, I'm going to hit the trail. I hit the first bridge here, and each bridge has a little marker. So this is Man Creek, elevation 2154, and it's mile 5.2. So that'll be interesting as we climb, just see what the elevation is tomorrow and the next day. Well, I made it to the Priestley Trailhead. It's about 11.2 miles out of Weiser, and the website does say you can camp here. So I just put the tent up under this shelter here. It's pretty nice out here. It's got a water pump and a bathroom. Very quiet. There's a road right there, and I think I've seen 3 cars in the last hour go by. All right, well, I'm gonna take it easy for a little bit, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Well, good morning. Just got packed up here at Priestley Trailhead. Just about ready to get out of here. It's really quiet last night. I got a good night's sleep. All right, well, I'm gonna hit the road. After the Priestley Trail, there are gates you have to open and close. at mile marker 21.7. It's got a bridge here, that's why I know it's 21.7. They have a little bench and picnic table, a little porta potty. I'm at the Cambridge trailhead. They have a nice bathroom here. They do have a water at this one also. And then here's the map of the Weiser River Trail. Well, I'm at Cambridge, which is here. The next city with much of anything is going to be Council. It's about 20 miles, and that's where my campground is tonight. Hopefully, I haven't been able to get a hold of them. But if I don't hear from them, I'll just probably pull in there and camp for the night and see if they're around tomorrow morning. Well, the trail out of Cambridge does seem like it gets quite a bit better. I'm not sure if this is short-lived but yeah, it's definitely a better trail. I stopped on this bridge for a little bit of a break. Elevation now is 2,922 feet, and we're at 56.1 miles. So I think I have about 4.5, 5 miles into Council, and I'm hoping the campground has called me back. I don't have any signal since I left Cambridge, so hopefully I've got a voicemail when I get into Council. If not, probably just camp there and pay in the morning. All right, well, I made it to Council, the campground just right off the trail. all set up here at the Trailside RV and campground. It's right off the trail. Trail is right over there. I never did hear back from them, but their email doesn't work, and the calls go straight to voicemail. So he's got his phone off, or he's out of service. I talked to another RV guy that was just setting up. He said he's been trying for a couple days, and they haven't been able to get a hold of him either. So I put $20 in a jigsaw puzzle in the laundromat, and I called him, left a message, so I figured that was good enough. I got a good shower. It is a nice place. They have nice facilities, but it's tough to get a hold of people. But yeah, I'm all set up, gonna relax in my camping chair and then hit the hay. All right, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Well, good morning. I got packed up here at the Trailside RV Park. Gonna get back on the Weiser River Trail. Got about 20 some miles, 24, 25 miles to New Meadows, and that's the end of the Weiser Trail. And then more than likely, I'll probably just turn around there and come back the same way. All right, well, I'm gonna hit the trail. Yeah, this section probably gets a lot more use because the trail is substantially better through here than it has been. I think I've gone about an hour and 15 minutes this morning. Not break time yet, but it's hard to pass up a bench right along this little stream here. So I'm going to sit here, eat my corn nuts I got this morning, take a little break. Howdy.
Hey.
Well, these are the first bikers of the trip. I'm gonna go check out the Evergreen campground. This is where I think I'm gonna be camping tonight. I'm gonna see if it's full or not, being that it's the holiday weekend. Oh yeah, this is real nice. I don't know if the trail ends up and we got to turn around, because this does not look well used or maintained at all. So, but I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, all the maps and everything say it's 84 miles. And it doesn't say it's close, so I'll just see what happens. Now there's a big boulder in the trail, and then it kicks you off on this detour. Well, I'm still on the trail. It says Weiser River Trail right here on this old gate. So they must have, because this definitely seems like an old forest road. Well, we got the Cattail Pond Trestles. Elevation 4122, mile marker 82.7. All right, well, there's mile marker 84. I'm sure the trail is almost done. And then it's just a little bit into new meadows. Well, the Weiser River Trail officially ended. I'm going to try to get to new meadows on a dirt road that'll eventually hopefully run into old Highway 95, because this Highway 95 does not have any shoulder whatsoever. Well, it turns out I was a little wrong on the mileage. Yeah, once you get off the Weiser River Trail, it's about 5 miles to New Meadows. Well, looks like I'm going to turn back. I'm not going to make it to New Meadows, because this is the road I was supposed to be going on. It's a private road, dead end. And then this road I'm currently on spits me out at US 95, about 3.5 miles before New Meadows. There's no shoulder, and there's way too much traffic on Labor Day weekend, because I'd have to come back, the same 3.5 miles. So yeah, I mean, the only reason I was going to New Meadows is to get a Diet Pepsi. So I don't have to get a Diet Pepsi. So I'll head back to the Evergreen campground. Well, we're starting to go down the Weiser River Trail. It's amazing, it just small. I mean, the grade down can be right here more than 0.25%. And the difference it makes compared to going up is amazing. I could probably make it back down to Council today, but I'm just going to camp at the Evergreen campground. I'll take it easy for a few hours. Well, I'm all set up here at the Evergreen campground. Kind of forgot to record after I ate my chicken and rice. But yeah, it's a nice little spot. Do have a couple other people around here. But this spot's kind of for bikers and hikers. You can't park next to your campsite, so it's kind of nice. All right, well, tomorrow's going to be all downhill on the Weiser River Trail. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Good morning. Just got packed up here at the Evergreen campground. Bike's all set up. I thought it would be a little bit longer packing up with this setup, but it seems to go pretty good. Everything does have its spot, and it's got to be packed a little bit more organized than my last setup, which is probably a good thing. All right, well, I'm gonna hit the trail. Well, this is the first time I've been down the Weiser River Trail, and it is a lot of fun going down. Man, this section, especially from if you were to start at that Evergreen campground, even above that, I'm not sure where I think the last trailhead is at Y campground. If you start there, yeah, it's a really, really nice trail. Coming down, it's a lot easier. Still a little rough in some spots, but it's much easier. A lot of fun. Now I made it to Cambridge. Yeah, time kind of got away from me today, and it's about 92 right now. I would have about 22 miles to I'd have about 22 miles to the Presley trailhead where you can camp. but it would probably be about 95 degrees with no shade. So I thought, you know what, I didn't plan on getting any hotels this trip, but I'm gonna treat myself to the Frontier Hotel in Cambridge. I stayed here, I think, in 2018. So I figured, I'll stay here, cool down, get a good rest in before tomorrow. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go get something to eat and then head to the hotel. Well, I made it to my motel, the Frontier Motel and RV Park. I only got about 34 miles or so to go on the Weiser River Trail, and then I'll be heading back to Boise. All right, so I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Good morning. No, just about ready to get out of the motel this morning. Last night I was mapping out my day today and went to turn my satellite tracker off, and it was not in the spot I put it. So it looks like it fell out when I flew my drone yesterday. I checked this morning, it still hadn't moved. So looks like I'm going to backtrack about 12 miles. So it'll be about a 24-mile detour. So probably just looking at making it to Weiser today, because that'll be about 50 plus miles on the trail. All right, well, I'm going to hit the Weiser Trail. Well, I'm getting out right at sunrise. Sunrise officially in Cambridge is 7:09 and it's 7:08. Pretty cool looking sunrise today. Well, I'm at the 12 miles to backtrack to my location. I don't know if the screen will show this very well, but I'm right near the dot that I plugged in the latitudes and longitude from the last location that I had for the spot. So I'm out here walking, trying to find it. I'm walking down the path. Sure enough, here it is. There she be. So that was worth the 24 miles. So I had just renewed the service, and I said no to the loss prevention section. So it was definitely worth the ride back. Well, I'm going to hit it. I just saw a mile marker. It was mile marker 52. So I got 52 miles to Weiser. I'm going to try to get to Weiser today. I was going to try to get to Sand Hollow, but it'll be a tough 52 miles today on the trail. So I'll be stopping in Weiser. All right. Probably won't be doing a whole lot of video, just since we've already seen this section. Will be the 4th time. So I'll get a little bit on the way out of Midvale, maybe. All right. Well, we got a little historic marker here. The Weiser River Trail was started in 1899 and ended in 1995. And you can see that photo number 1 is a Weiser Depot. Go on, Bear. Go on, Bear. Go on, Bear. Yeah, I made it to Midvale. So I got through the detour with the spot, and I'm back in Midvale. Let's stop at the market. Take a little break here. Well, I made it to Presley Trailhead. Just filled up my water and I got nice and cool with that well water myself. And there is a nice little breeze, so it's not too bad out here. So I got about 11 more miles to Weiser, and then that is the end of the Weiser River Trail. Well, we're getting close to the end of the Weiser River Trail. It's right up here. Well, I made it to the Weiser Trailhead. And if you've stuck to the video this long, I appreciate you watching. I know this is a long up and back video on the Weiser River Trail. And just a few things on the trail. Yeah, if you're looking for an easy rail trail, this is not the one for you. This is a pretty tough rail trail. There's no crushed limestone. It's all larger gravel. I mean, there's some sections where it's all gravel, and a lot of cows on the trail. So you have some cow prints that cause bumps, of course. And then the gates. Really the worst section for the gates is the extra 12 miles I did today from Cambridge, really from Cambridge to Council, is where the gates are. I don't know, they're probably every 2 miles, but that's not terrible. Jeff, if you're looking for a tough trail, this is a nice, tough trail to do. And if you're looking for a fun downhill trail, place to start would be the WYE trailhead, and just go to Council. That's about 40 miles, and that's the steepest section of the trail. But all in all, it's a great trail. I enjoy it. And the bike situation, everything was great. Everything held up. The bags were solid, nice and quiet. Nothing. The only thing I lost was my spot, but my spot, I had it hooked onto this clasp here, but my drone's in here. So I think what happened is I unhooked it, and this came off, and somewhere it bounced out of the pocket. So I just have to get a better spot for my spot tracker. But other than that, I'm going to get a good wash when I get back to Boise. And then the only thing that was rattling was the stick I put my camera on. And so I have got these claws I used for my camera this time, which is a good thing I brought them along, because the rattle on this was just pretty bad. The first 5 or 6 clips, I could hear it pretty bad on the when I transferred my video over. But I'll have a different setup for that on my next trip, and also the audio. Just the microphone I have just seems to get worse and worse, so I'll have a new audio setup also. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because it's just highway miles to Boise. So I'm just going to end the video here, and thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.